We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I am your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, and today we're diving in and we're checking out Bravely Default 2. It is the latest from Square Enix. It drops today, February 26th, 2021. It will be my first time really diving into the Bravely Default series. I heard it's great. It's been recommended to me by several folks. I played a tiny bit of the demo way back when it originally released months, maybe even a year ago at this point. And I've been pretty excited to check this out ever since. Even before that, I've been pretty excited since the announcement. One other thing, guys and gals, I have tried for years now to get any type of traction with Square Enix. I work with tons of developers, publishers, PR folk, you name it, I work with them. I just cannot get traction with Square Enix. So if you guys can put in a good word for me, that'd be fantastic. If anybody from Square Enix happens to magically see this tiny little Let's Play, and you want to work with me, hit me up. I would love to work with Square Enix. It's been on my to-do list for a long time. So please, please make it a reality. That is a dream. Anyway, folks, let's get in and let's begin. New game. Pretty excited. But waiting for this to actually release. I've had it on pre-order for a little while, which is rare. I don't generally pre-order much. So we'll see how it goes.
I am that which whispers, which carries, which connects. This thread of life, adrift, untethered. It must be woven back into the fabric of the world. Remember. Remember who you are.
Okay. So we'll be playing around with some of the settings and stuff to try to get a balance for sound and voice and all that stuff. But we can't do that until we start playing. Alright, so let's see what we have. For casual enemies, enemy turns come around more slowly, and battles are easier. Recommended for those who wish to concentrate on enjoying the story, of course. Standard difficulty recommended for everyone except real gluttons for punishment, so the way the game is intended to be played by the developers. And hard. Enemies' turns come around even more quickly, and battles are more difficult. Recommended for those who just can't help themselves. Alright, don't worry, the difficulty level can be changed at any time. So, I say we hop in, we begin our normal adventure. And we see where that takes us.
Now go. Return to the land. To your destiny. Cry out. Call out your name.
I'll probably go with the default name. Seth, though? Really? Alright. We're going to go with the default name, just because. So you are Seth. Please note that some characters may not display correctly. Be aware that this name will be shared with others if online functionality is used. Do I? You know what? Let's change it. We'll just go with our, with us, our classic thing. Oh, it always takes me a minute to get used to how things work. What, shift? What? Oh wow, that's a way of doing the shift button that I never would have expected. It's fine. It's all good. All right, we're just gonna go with Bumpy. It's simple enough. It's easy. It's good. It works. I like it. Let's make it happen. Oh, but now we have two eyes. Why do we have two eyes? Strange. All right, let's do it. We are Bumpy, formerly Seth, but now Bumpy. I'd say in a lot of games I tend to go with, if there, prologue, the Inner Ocean's Call. If there is a default name, I'll usually go with the default name, but occasionally I'll change it. So, take from that what you will. Alright, we're on some sort of watery beach, and apparently we're shipwrecked. Oh, hello. It's an old man.
Where am I?
I knew it was coming. Just saying. I called it.
Is this what the crystal wished to show us?
Without a doubt, my lady. Where the light led, there he lay.
Are those voices? But whose?
'Twould seem he is a young man of the sea.
This is all a little unexpected, I must say. But I trust you, Sir Sloane, and I trust the light of the crystal.
He may not seem much, my lady, but appearances can be deceiving. In any case, he is in need of urgent treatment. Let us return to town with all haste.
Are you guys gonna carry me? Like, what are we talking here?
We will talk more of what this means at a later juncture.
I put my glasses on, I can see better.
Can't believe I survived.
Why? What specifically did you survive? Oh, okay. We're not real sure what's going on. It's okay though. Okay, interesting town. Clack, 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 clack. What's going on? Okay. She talked to the reception person. Okay, so I can hit L to auto advance, huh? Alright, let's give it a shot. There we go.
Huh? Where am I?
You are in Halcyonia, in an inn.
Huh.
Don't be alarmed, you are quite safe.
Halcyonia, huh?
Now that you appear to be capable of speaking, perhaps you could tell me a little about yourself.
Maybe.
Me? Sure, I mean... I'm just a regular sailor, I guess. My ship got hit by this huge wave, and I was swept overboard. I don't remember anything after that. Guess I must have drifted here on the tide.
I see.
Huh.
Then perhaps it was the crystal's will after all.
The crystal?
What do you mean?
Hey, it's the old guy.
Our young seafarer has awoken at last.
Yes, Sir
Verily,
Sloane.
Thy plight hath troubled us greatly, friend. We had feared the very worst.
Verily.
This is Sir Sloane, the royal man-at-arms.
The... what?
Come, my lady. We must make haste. It will not do to keep King Vernon waiting.
Indeed not. We will leave right away.
Wait, you're going to meet a king? Who exactly are you?
Yeah, who are you, lady? Dish.
Gloria of Musa, at your service.
Uh-huh.
Princess Gloria of Musa, if you prefer my proper title. Although, since my kingdom was destroyed, I've been unsure whether I'm worthy of it any longer.
Interesting.
You're a princess.
I shall explain everything in due course. For now, you would do well to rest a while longer.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, I'm digging most of this. I don't know about the main protagonist's voice. It's a little. It doesn't seem to fit the character yet. We'll see. Maybe I'll adjust and get used to it as we go. The lady and the old man, they both worked for me. Let's see here. Moving the story forward. All right, it's time to get your adventure underway. Any key locations you need to visit in order to move the story forward will be indicated by the whatever that is icon, the yellow diamond inside of a diamond icon. The Diamondception icon. Why not start by seeing where it leads you, huh? If you ever get confused about what you're supposed to be doing, you can always press and hold R to check on your current objectives. Alright. Well, I'm going to currently objectify this chest and steal some Phoenix down. Aw, yeah. Alright, so immediately I like the kind of the I don't know what to call this art style. It seems like it's like hand painted and kind of like into the background, but it also feels like it's maybe in a third dimension, but I don't think it is. It's really well done. I think that, do they call these like 2.5D games? I'm not sure. Do we have an ability to jump? No. So we're just walkie boys. All right. Hello, reception person. Have you recepted me?
Feeling better now, are you?
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here.
Don't mention it. It's only right to help people out when they're in need.
Really?
Well, thanks all the same. So this place is called Halcyonia, right? Can't say I've ever heard of it. Where exactly are we?
Ah, I didn't think you were from around here. All right, let me show you on a map. Here we are.
What the?
I like her.
This map doesn't make any sense. Where the heck am I?
I heard you met with something of a calamity.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. My ship was hit by a giant wave. Must have been a freak storm or something.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear. Yes, we've been hearing a lot about enormous waves and the like lately. We're all right here in the city, but I heard they wreaked havoc down on the coast.
I love her. She's great.
That doesn't sound good. Maybe I should go check it out. See if I can figure out what happened to me.
Well, the seaside's not far south of here. Follow the road out of town, and you'll be there in a jiffy.
She's
Tell
fantastic.
you what, why don't you take the map with you in case you get lost?
Oh, wow. Why are
Really?
these people so nice?
Thanks.
Never level up to the real world in 2021. You're not going to find that niceness. The main menu is now accessible. Ooh, I like main menus. Is this the X button? It is. Okay, cool. So we don't have jobs or abilities yet. We have attributes, we have equipment, magic items, the Travelogu, or the Travelogue. We have lore, we have options. Do we have a save? We do. Okay, cool. Alright, so I like that a lot. Let's just take a look at, do we have any equipment? I'm assuming we're, oh, we do. So they left us armed. That seems dangerous. We have a dagger, we have no headwear, we have a tunic, but we have no pants, apparently. But I guess our tunic is also pants, so we're just chilling. Loose-fitting, lightweight, hip-length garment, weight +4, physical. I wonder how weight plays into stuff. Like I said, guys and gals, I'm not well-versed in the mythos or the ethos or the mechanics of Bravely Default. So we'll see how this all plays. A light, versatile, double-edged knife. Okay. It increases your chance of being targeted? I mean, I suppose you are armed. I mean, it makes sense. Wait, do we have sub? We can have a sub-weapon? Or, oh, no, those are the job classes. Okay, I got you. We're a freelancer right now. This shows all of our attributes. Nice. I like games that start us off with a little bit more HP overall, and weight is basically what type of equipment you can carry. So it's probably a limiting factor based off of your job class to keep you wearing leather armor for like a rogue type class, and then you can wear the heavy armor as like a knight, essentially. Just doing very basic things. Okay, I can get behind that. Okay, so enough digging around in the menu. Oh, we can talk to you again. I love her voice. She's great. To get to the sea, just follow the road south. The sea's still a bit choppy, though, so do be careful. All right, let's do it. I will say, like right there, it wasn't that bad, but I will say the load times are a little bit long. But, I mean, I grew up on Commodore 64 load times. This is nothing. But I know it will probably bother some folk. Home of the Spring Breeze, Halcyonia. All right. Making your way around town, you'll find various helpful establishments in the villages, towns, and cities you visit on your adventure. Shops. These sell equipment, items, and other vital supplies. Inns rest here to recover HP and MP. If you're struggling to find a particular establishment, press the right analog stick on in to get a zoomed-out view of your current locale. If you need to go somewhere quick or get somewhere quickly, you can push and hold the ZR or R2 button to break into a run. And if you're the sort of person who's always in a hurry, you can set the auto run. Okay, in the options menu. Cool. I like that. Alright, panoramic view. Ooh. Oh, but it changes if you do anything. Just look at the arts. It's so cool. Like, I don't see a lot of art style like this in many games. There's a few, but this is pretty nice. I like this. Alright, so I guess we'll just get to talking to some folks. Let's do it. Do you have everything you need for your travels? I might. If not, our shop could be able to help you. Should be able to help you. I'm just going to turn stuff down on and off right now with the little slider I have. Listen, even if you don't need anything, you could at least go in and browse a bit. My father gives me money for every customer I bring to the shop. Aw, that's adorable. Is this a shop? Oh, it is. Oh, I love that transition. That was nice. Do I have any money on me? Did they rob me when they saved me? Oh, I do. I have 422 pig. What can I buy with that? They have teleport stones, tents, magnifying glasses. Obviously, the Phoenix down. Potion, mini ether. Okay, okay. I'm here for it. We have the dagger. We have the kakuri, which is just basically a better dagger. The broadsword, our speed is reduced. Does this have any effect on speed? It does not. So I assume that we're just kind of, with our current class, we're sort of locked into probably using daggers as our primary, which is cool. How does that work? I'm assuming we could use it. Our offhand is empty. Wait, can we double down with like a weapon in each hand, I wonder? You know what? I'm gonna try it. Hold on. We gotta play around a little bit, guys and gals. So this first episode is probably just gonna be getting our footing, so to speak, but it's all gonna be good. All right, I want to check the equipment here. So we have the dagger. Let's move to the kakuri, and then offhand, can we? Yeah, we can dual wield. I love it. And did that change? Hold on. Yeah, it actually equips it on the character. I know it's not like mind blowing that happens, but you'd be surprised how many games don't have the characters being equipped with the items, and I love to see that. So that's really cool. All right, cool. So I bought something. You happy, girl? You get a little commission, a little kickback, you know? That's what we do. Helping everybody out. Something strange is happening in the ocean. High seas, big waves, sudden storms. It's got the tides all messed up too, which means people can't go out fishing. No one's seen anything like it before. Well, that is interesting. Halcyonia is the most prosperous and peaceful kingdom that's ever existed. I'm so lucky to have been born here. I mean, just look at what's going on elsewhere. A destroyed kingdom here, a military dictatorship there. Yeah. Alright, so our pathway leads us there, and if we hold this, we run. Let's just talk to some folk. We only have one season here in Halcyonia, spring. It's nice and warm all year round, perfect for taking outdoor naps. The pollen's the only problem. My hay fever basically never goes away. That's awful, man. Allergies suck. I've only recently, last few years, run into allergy problems, and it's the worst. Princess Gloria's been with us for a few years now, ever since she had to flee her own kingdom. Musa it was called. Surely she can't stay here forever, though. I wonder what she'll do. I smell a grand adventure that will be underway soon. Oh, we mustn't abandon hope, no matter how bleak things become. We need to take the courage, and we need to take courage and look to the future. The heroes of light are sure to cut through the darkness and come to our aid. That's what people used to say when I was a little girl, anyway. I have no idea if it's actually true. They used to say that when I was a little girl, too. I was never a little girl. Musa was only a small kingdom, but it had so much history. I don't understand what could have just destroyed it like that. I mean, there are loads of rumors, monsters, civil war, you name it. No one really knows the truth, though. What about the princess? Shouldn't she know? Halcyonia's produce is the best you can ever hope to find. That's why our drinks taste so good. Look, you must be true. I have been drinking the local brew all day. Yeah, you have. I can tell, buddy. You do you, man. Alright, let's go up and talk to the kid. What's hey, whoa. Oh, the camera moves. That's interesting. Yeah, my sword arm's getting stronger every day. Before long, I'll be able to take down a dragon. That's ambitious. I mean, I would if they existed. Look, I know dragons aren't real. Oh, they might be real. Oh, they might be. Hello? Anyone here? That's a very interesting way to let you into buildings to see stuff, and it just basically it kind of shades out and it's really, really interesting art design. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, what do you got to say, man? King Vernon's otherwise engaged at the moment. You better come back later if you're hoping for an audience. Well, okay. You know the score, ladies and gentlemen. When you're playing an RPG of any type, you need to go wander around, talk to every single person you can conceivably find, in hopes that you get some sort of extra cool swag that you weren't expecting to get from before. Like this. I'll talk to you for... Oh, I won't. I'm just going to steal your item. Sorry, kid. Oh, I obtained a buckler. Guess what? I got double daggers. I ain't using no dang buckler. Do I look like a warrior to you? No. The traversal's not the easiest on this map, but that's okay. I can't let you through here. Sorry, I'm afraid you'll have to turn back. If I could turn back No? Okay. Alright, let's get on out of here. No more panoramic views, no more anything. Let's get to where we're supposed to be getting to. I hope we run into at least a little bit of combat before we have to break off this first episode. So far, I like it. So far, I like it.
Princess Gloria, thank you for joining us. I think you may have some inkling of why I have summoned you here. It concerns the future of the Musen royal line.
Oh?
It has been 3 years now since you came here to our kingdom. And while I can only imagine your pain at having lost your realm under such tragic circumstances, there comes a time when one must turn from the past and begin to look forward.
Huh.
I wonder if you might consider making your stay here a more long-term arrangement.
Oh?
Prime Minister Horton has convinced me that in finding you a suitable match, we might sooner bring about the restoration of your kingdom.
Uh-oh.
Has he indeed?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes, with King Vernon's permission, I have instructed my heralds to canvass potential suitors for you, Princess Gloria. Musa's unfortunate end need not mean the end of its illustrious line, after all.
Huh.
I see. And have you any thoughts on the matter, Sir Sloane?
The honorable gentleman's line of reasoning is not without merit. Such an arrangement would indeed benefit Musa in the long term.
Huh.
Ah, wise words, Sir Sloane. Your reputation as both a warrior and a thinker is well deserved, I see.
Uh-huh. There's a but, right?
Yet I would not dream to speak for Her Highness, of course. 'Tis she and she alone who must decide.
Smart.
King Vernon, your concern for my well-being is, as ever, far more than I deserve. Alas, I have a sacred duty to perform before I can even begin to consider such worldly affairs. This being so, I'm afraid I have no choice but to respectfully decline your suggestion.
What? How dare you treat I mean, King Vernon's kind offices with such disdain?
Uh-huh.
Why, a match has been all but agreed already. Do you wish His Majesty to look a fool?
You like how sinister that dude looks? It's great.
We have no right to expect anything of Princess Gloria beyond her kindness in hearing us out. We are friends and allies of long standing, and her wishes will be respected. If it is not impolite to ask, Your Highness, what is this sacred duty of which you speak?
The king seems
the
like a good
time
guy.
has come for me to recover my kingdom's greatest treasures, the 4 crystals. Fortunately, thanks to Sir Sloane, the wind crystal is safely in my possession already, but the whereabouts of the others remain unknown. And that does not bode well.
Yes, he's
Fire,
stroking his
water,
mustache.
Wind, earth, nature's masters. The crystal's power exceeds the hand of man, and if unleashed, would bring down death, disaster, calamity, and blight upon the land. I learned those lines as soon as I could talk, and if I understand them correctly, the troubled seas may be merely the first among many calamities to come.
Makes sense.
It is my duty, no, my destiny, as Princess of Musa, to do all that I can to prevent further misfortune befalling our world. and I shall fulfill it.
Heck yeah. You tell him, girl.
Very well.
This does
I
not
understand
bode
completely.
well.
Princess Gloria, you must go. You must fulfill your destiny.
Thank you, King Vernon. Your understanding in the matter is much appreciated.
Yeah, little snidely guy over there. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he just left his dude. Cool. Okay, so we kind of have a rough idea of what we're going to be doing right off the bat, and I can respect that. Sometimes you have to kind of get into it and kind of see the whole world, and you kind of just start getting little inklings of the story and what your mission is eventually. And again, this is probably only the start of the mission, but at least we have a clear direction, and you don't always get that. So take from that what you will. Now let's go see what's going on down at the old beachfront. Okay, beyond the city limits, when you're out and about in the field, or as my wife would say, out in a boat. I'm not kidding, she does. It's fine. She does a lot of talk to text, and it literally picks it up as out in a boat. It's fine. It's a good idea to take a look around and get the lay of the land as you travel. If you're using the standard two-handed controls, R will move. There's one-handed. R will move the camera. Pressing R will expand or shrink the minimap. For a detailed overview of the various controls, open the menu. Go to options and controls. When you're out in the field exploring the dungeon, swing your sword with Y. Try using it to cut some grass or give a monster a nasty surprise. You never know what might happen. Alright, adventuring tips. Save. You can say we know about saving. We're good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We can swing and spin the camera around. I'm going to go cut me up some grass because they said I could do that. And I'm all about the lawnmower skills that we got here. I missed some. My father would be ashamed. There we go. Alright, well, this is now what we've become. Oh, wow, we actually got a lot out of that one. We've become the weed whacker of the kingdom, I guess. Hey, I want some more money. You made this too enticing. I can't, in good conscience, leave my job half done. Hey, look, there's a chest over there. I would like I said, to get at least into one combat before we start, or before we end the episode. So let's go see if I can do that. There's a treasure chest over here. Oh, I have a lantern. Nice. 2 times ward light obtained. Okay. Don't know what that means. Oh, I thought that was a creature. I was gonna go murder it. I was like, yeah, let me slash that fool. That is not the case. Apparently, there's nothing. There's no bad guys around this neck of the woods. Literally. Padded armor obtained. Now that might be better than what I'm wearing. Let's take a quick peek at that. We'll see. We might go a little bit long. Like I said, I really would like to get into... Alright, what are the increases? From 29 to 41. Magical defense goes up 2. Chance of being targeted goes up more too. I guess because I'm sexier in my padded armor. The armor didn't seem to change my look though. I'm a little bit bummed out by that. There's treasure chests laying everywhere. I got a hat now too? What? I was gonna go take a look at the sea. So, I was gonna do a lot of things. Okay, you're gonna force my hand, huh? Well, I mean, I still got plenty of places I can go wander around and do things. Oh, I got a stone. I don't know what that means. I can apparently chop down some hedges, not just the grass. Alright, I'm a fan. Oh, I got a tent? Who is leaving this stuff just randomly in chest out in the middle of the wilderness? Come on, camera angle. Camera angle. It was like stuck for whatever reason. Alright, looks like when I walk over to that spot, it's gonna do a thing. Yep. Alright, let's see what we got. No, it's some old lady.
Whoa.
Oh, that guy's voice.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I heard it was bad, but this is something else.
You should have seen the size of the waves. They smashed absolutely everything to
What? Yes! Look at him!
Monster.
Look at him!
Quickly!
Look at him!
Get out of here!
It's so cool! We get in that combat I was looking for, guys and gals. Let's do this thing. He's so cool looking. It's like a goblin, right? It has to be. It's got to be. Look at me with my dual blades. Oh, there's 2 of them. Who are you talking to? Watch out, guys. Oh, I just got slapped. I did not appreciate that. I got my padded armor on. Barely felt it.
Okay, what's the plan?
2 commands form the key components of the Bravely series' unique battle system. Brave and Default use Default to accumulate built-up power, and Brave to unleash it. Okay. So, people have told me that this is very similar to Octopath Traveler in its execution, so I have played a bit of that. Brave. The Brave command is a potent offensive technique that enables a character to spend BP in order to increase the number of actions that they can perform that turn. You can use it, sorry, I'm adjusting the sound here. You can use it to string together chains of up to 4 moves, using an item then attacking 3 times, for example. Okay. It is even possible to borrow BP against future turns, enabling you to pile on the pressure when the time is right. Okay, familiar with that. And then Default. The Default command is a powerful defensive maneuver that enables a character to hunker down and bank their action for that turn in form of a Brave point. The safest way to progress through battle is often to begin by building up BP through the use of the Default command. That seems counterintuitive to how I play. I tend to want to walk in and just headbutt stuff until they die. So the fact that they want me to tank it up and then unleash death and destruction, it feels weird to me, but we'll see. Alright, it's time for you to try out the Brave command for yourself. You don't currently have any BP banked, but you can borrow against BP of future turns to perform up to 3 actions. It's worth mentioning, however, that this may not always be the best idea. But never mind that for now. Try using the Brave command a few times to perform multiple attacks. Yeah, never mind that for now. Alright, so we just hit R. Okay, and then we attack the goblin. And we attack the goblin again. Okay. We got bash rushed. We have -1 BP. Got slapped again. We got our BP back, but it skipped our turn. Okay. Yeah, that's what I expected was going to happen. The key benefit of the Brave command is that it lets you perform multiple actions in a single turn. Be aware, however, that if you borrow against future turns, you'll end up with a deficit that must be worked off before you can act again. Wipe the enemy out in one go, and you'll have nothing to worry about. But it's worth bearing in mind the risk if your gamble doesn't pay off. Yeah, it makes sense. The Default command can be employed to offset the downside of being Brave. You can use it to accumulate up to 3 BP, with the help of which you'll be able to act 4 times and still take your next turn as normal. Build up BP, then let them loose. Bear those words in mind, particularly in bigger battles, and you won't go far wrong. Okay, makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and default up. Let's see how much of a reduction this is going. Hey. Hey! I didn't ask for this.
Crikey! Sorry, pal.
Crikey? I need to get the balance better.
How many times have I told you? Look before you cast. You can't just jump in spells blazing.
And how many times have I told you? I'm a big picture guy. He's alright, isn't he? Don't sweat the details.
I love these two.
Someone has to when you're going around nearly frazzling people.
Alright, so I will definitely play with the sound settings to get the mix right. I don't know why they couldn't get it right to start with.
Yeah, I guess. But who are you exactly?
Like, they're drowned out by the music.
Concerned passers-by?
What?
This guy's a wandering scholar, and I'm the one he hired to try and keep him out of trouble. The name's Adele.
Hey, Adele.
Oh, and I'm Elvis.
It's Elvis! He has not left the building. He's right there. And these are goblins.
Anyway, enough chit-chat. We've got a battle to finish. Try not to incinerate anyone, okay, Elvis?
Aye, aye. I'll do my best.
Love it. Yeah, I don't. You would think that they would know how to. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna attack. Let's just go for it. Ooh, we hit pretty hard there. Alright, we use some black magic. A little fire up on this guy. He's vulnerable to swords, but meh. Alright, now we should know how much health this dude has, if I'm not wrong. Oh, cool. So that worked. Alright, we're gonna go all in on this guy. We're gonna take him down with just physical attacking. Hold on. We're gonna brave it up against him. And there it is.
Crikey, we're actually pretty tough.
Thank you. Alright, so we get a slow crawl for experience gain. That's fine. We got some JP, some job points. And we're feeling okay. So now the music should be lower, theoretically, whenever we're talking to our new crew members here.
And in a scrap, aren't you, laddie? That was some tasty brawling.
Thank you.
It really was. You were definitely more help than a certain so-called scholar I could mention.
I mean, I blocked once.
Oh, aye, less of that. I pulled my weight fair and square. Isn't that right, pal?
Huh? Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're only saying that because he put you on the spot. It's all right, you know. You can tell us what you really think. Besides, if you're nice to this one, it'll only go to his head.
And what would be so wrong with that, eh? Go on, son. Praise away. I could do with a wee boost to the old self-esteem.
Indeed.
Believe me, that's the last thing he needs.
Anyway, thanks for helping me out back there. Miss.
This is Adele.
Hey, less of that. It's just plain Adele, okay?
Okay.
Aye. We don't stand much in ceremony, us two. What are you doing scrapping with monsters anyway? You don't look like your average warrior, I must say.
Random happenstance.
I was just helping out an old lady who was in trouble.
Ah, have a go hero, eh? Very noble. I reckon you and me are going to get along just fine. Which is lucky, because I'm about to take you back to town and treat you to a wee drink.
Okay.
Really? Are you sure?
Am I sure? After a bonding experience like that, I insist on it.
Well, in that case, all right.
That's the spirit.
Ho-ho! Then away to the tavern we go. I've worked up a right old thirst. Oh, but before I forget, have you seen one of these about the place?
What is it?
It's called an asterisk. Us two are on a journey collecting them, which is how we ended up happening across you.
Okay.
We're not friends or anything. I'm only here because he hired me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, details. Anyway, we heard there was someone around these parts in possession of one of these wee beauties, so I was wondering if you might know something?
No. Sorry, guys. I'm not from around here. Matter of fact, I'm not even here by choice. I got shipwrecked and just kind of washed up nearby.
A shipwreck? Talk about a calamity.
Yeah, I guess. But hey, I'm still alive, and I wasn't too badly hurt, so...
Win-win?
Aye. Sounds like you've plenty to be thankful for. Not least of all meeting the two of us. Now, shall we go and celebrate or what? That bar won't prop itself up.
It might. Elvis and Adele joined the party. Jobs and abilities can now be viewed and managed from the main menu. What? All sorts of cool stuff I'm going to get into in the very next episode. I don't know if we're going to be able to move around on the field or if they're going to drag us back to town and continue with the adventure. I'm hoping we get a little bit of a respite to save and do all the stuff that I want to do and adjust the sound settings, but I feel like I'm not going to get that opportunity. Maybe not. Nope. Told you guys. Didn't feel like I was going to get that opportunity. What you doing, Sir Sloan?
Your Highness, a wandering merchant brings most worrisome tidings.
That's bad.
The desert kingdom of Savalon is beset by a sudden abundance of water.
Huh?
So much so that full half the capital has been submerged.
Wow.
A deluge in the desert, milady. 'Tis unheard of. I would fain hazard a guess,
that this is a crystal's doing.
Savalon? The kingdom is a muse and ally of long standing.
And King Orion is a fine man. I am sure he would be happy to tell us more about what has been happening. We should head there right away.
One moment, milady. Lurk not in the shadows, rogues.
Oh?
Show yourselves.
What's happening? They don't look like rogues to me. Look at this guy. Look at his hair.
Very impressive, Sir Sloane. The greatest swordsman in the land is still as sharp as ever, it seems.
Thou knowest me. Then thee and thy companion are no mere sneak thieves, it would seem.
Sneak thieves, I love it.
Perhaps thou might do me the kindness of an introduction.
Well, since you asked so nicely, my sharp-eyed friend, I am Selena.
Yeah, and I'm Dag.
Yeah, you
We will
are.
come straight to the point,
This
yes?
guy.
Princess Gloria, we want the wind crystal. Please make this easy for everyone
Oh, no.
and hand it over. What? Come now. Do as we say, and no one will have to get
Oh, I
hurt.
thought these guys were
Never
cool.
mind all the fancy talk, Selena. Let's just bash him and take the bloody thing. The old codger's already got one foot in the grave. We'll be done with him in no time.
He doesn't have a sword.
Thou thinkest me too old to school thee, boy? There is life in this old dog yet.
Yeah.
Ooh, Gramps has got a temper on him. Well, rage all you like, mate. You don't stand a chance against me.
How do they not know how to balance
Is that
sound?
An asterisk.
Too right it is. Bet you wish you'd just given us the crystal now, don't ya? Bring it, old man.
Aha.
What? Was it you? Do the despoilers of Musa stand before me?
Musa? What are you on about?
Mayhap you are mere mercenaries. In which case, whose coin hath purchased thy services?
Look at him.
I'll show ya.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Game's
come on,
up,
man.
Granddad. Put the sword down, or the kid gets it.
That's not.
Stop it! Let me go!
That's not cool, man.
Sir Sloane, you must do as he says.
Oh, dang. He just chucked his sword. Like,
What kind
legit.
of monster takes a child hostage?
Whatever. It worked, didn't it? All's fair dinkum in love and war. Now shut your whinging and hand over the crystal.
Whinging.
Please stop it! I do not have the crystal.
Hey?
You have hidden it somewhere. Very well. Then we will just have to take you instead.
Never!
You will let the child go free? Then I will do as you say.
Huh.
Princess Gloria.
Hostage trade, eh? Not a bad idea. And I'd probably go along with it too if Greybeard here hadn't rubbed me up the wrong way.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Sir Sloane!
Fear not, your highness. 'Twill take a mightier blow than this to fell me.
Will it now?
Come on, man.
Well, there's a coincidence, because that's exactly what I was about to give you.
Come on, man. Don't beat up the old guy. They said make us
Ready or
watch
not?
it.
Your highness!
I have already agreed to come with you. There is no need for further bloodshed.
Oh, yeah? Think you can tell me what to do ya? You ain't the princess of me, girlie.
All right, Dag. You have had your fun.
Huh.
But...
She was telling the truth. She does not have the wind crystal. Now, do as we promised and release the child.
Well, at least they're honorable, terrible people. If that makes any sense.
You can walk, yes? You must fetch the wind crystal and bring it to the abandoned house north of town. Once you have done that, we will release Princess Gloria. But if you even think about bringing help from Halcyonia, well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you what would happen.
What if we bring help from outside of Halcyonia? Are we okay with that? Like a shipwrecked dude. Uh-oh.
Smell Tell you later, Drongo.
Really?
Princess Gloria!
Oh, he got kicked in the face. That's not cool. Stop beating up our old people. So, looks like we're going to have an exceptionally long episode as our very first episode because, well, cutting, splitting. I should have broken it off before the first combat with the old lady, or the only combat with the goblins and whatnot, but I didn't want to go the entire first episode and not give you at least a taste of what the combat was like. But, unfortunately, that put us in this circumstance, and I didn't want to just, stop in the middle of stuff and try to adjust the sound. But looks like I'm going to be able to do so here in just a moment's time. Wandering monsters. Monsters freely roam the fields and dungeons of the land. Come into contact with one and a battle will begin. When a monster notices you, you'll see an exclamation point symbol appear above its head and it will come charging toward you. Try not to let monsters approach you from behind, as you'll find yourself at a distinct disadvantage in the ensuing battle. Party chat. As you work your way through the story, you'll occasionally see the words party chat appear in the top right corner of the screen. Press the start button or the plus button or whatever while this text is visible to enjoy a conversation between the members of your heroic band. The notification will disappear after a while, but you can catch up on any party chat you've missed by opening the menu and going to the Travelogue and Memories. Alright. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are going to break off the first episode of our adventure right here, right now. If you guys like what you saw and you want to see more, well, subscribe to the channel. That always helps. And, of course, leave a like, comment. Tell me your thoughts on the game so far, guys and gals. Have you picked it up yourselves? Are you a big fan of the Bravely Default series? Is this something you've been looking forward to? Let me know. Let me know down below in the old comment section. If you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, or any of that wonderful, fun stuff, it's going to all be down below in the description of the video and various links and things of that nature. That's it for me for this episode. In the next one, I'm going to get killed here soon if I'm not careful. There's this stuff wandering closer and closer toward me. Until the very next episode, folks, I have been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.